Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a few little tips when it comes to replacing your old key fob for your Buick Verano to a new shell. And what I want to say first is that these things are not easy to open. You really are just gonna have to go ahead and destroy them. They are just not meant to be open. So as you can see, this one right here, focus. You really have to just with a flathead and some mini flush cutters. You just have to cut around and eventually just gotta pull this thing off. Many times people replace these because, as you can see, the material on them just starts breaking up. So yeah, you just gotta keep in mind that you're just gonna have to destroy the original shell to get to the board down here. And the board itself originally looks like this when you take it off. So this shows you just how much you can go cutting around or just using your flathead to avoid damaging the board itself. But yeah, that's the board itself of what it looks like when you open it up. Now when it comes to using your new key fob shell, the transferring is very simple. The new shell is very easy to open. You can do it manually by hand. And once you do so, you can just simply put the board, match it like the old one, and drop it down here like this. And it's got a little gap right there, so you know it's sitting in place. Like that. Another thing to keep in mind of is with the old shell or new shell, the battery holder here is basically being held by these two little plastic tabs. So be careful not breaking those tabs. And if this thing comes off, then you'll know that you can just simply just slide it back in there. So that's one thing to just keep in mind. Okay, so overall, once you've opened your old key fob shell, you should be able to just simply take the board from it and put it on your new board. Once you do that, that's already half of the work done. The next thing you'll be able to do is take your key blade with the body holder here and just transfer it to the new shell itself. If you're able to close it all down, great. You don't have to keep watching this video. I'll just say that I'm making a second video where I explain how to properly close the new shell and have your key blade be able to flip up and down with the press of your button, because a lot of people that transfer their key blade to the new shell just have the key blade sticking up and their button doesn't work. It doesn't spring from doing so. So I'll be showing you how to properly close your key fob shell and still allow you to flip your key up with the press of the button. If you're having an issue with the key blade, your old key blade not fitting into the new shell, keep watching the video. Okay guys, so for those of you who are having difficulty just simply transferring your old key blade to the new shell, if it's not fitting, it's because of this thing right here. So you're gonna have to take out the key blade and put it on the new one that came with your key fob set. To remove your key blade from this body here, you see this little circle here? With this tool itself that it comes with the key fob or something similar, you can just aim it down to this circle, and then with a hammer, just start hammering from above. This little circle will be sliding up from the other side, and once you hit it enough and be able to pull off this little metal piece, you should be able to just pull your key blade from this part here. Now, where I messed up myself is when I took out my old key blade from the old metal housing and put it in the new one, it was going at an angle, something like that, instead of being straight. I later learned that you're supposed to sand off your old key so it can fit on the new one. I didn't know that, so when I attempted to take this thing off again, the damn little metal piece over at the end broke off. So this key pretty much became worthless. I saved myself a ton of money by simply taking the old keyblade here, to a pro locksmith, and I also took out and also brought them the keyblade that came with the key fob set that had no engrave to it. I asked them, can you engrave this keyblade to make it look like this? And they were able to gladly do so, and it only cost me $45. So if that happens to you, that's a solution for yourself. That should be around the price you should pay, because your board works and everything. You just simply want a keyblade replacement. So yeah, that's my story on how I was able to get that resolved, and a valuable lesson learned to not just force things that are not supposed to that can't fit somewhere properly. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you a little understand a little better on how to just simply take out the board and the keyblade from your old key fob and just transfer it to your new one. Like I mentioned earlier, I'll be showing you in the next video. I'll be showing how to properly get the spring to work on these things when you close them down, and have the button properly work by having them flip back up when you press on it. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Take care.